Alright, Shalom, I'm the brother Siyat. Coming back with another video. First and foremost, we want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, YASHAMIAHLA, YASHAMIAHLA. We want to give double honor to our elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across the world who are spreading his knowledge in truth and sincerity. And may the election be upon your households. Shalom. So today, we want to go into these so-called, JEWs in the land of Israel today, okay, which are not the real people of the land. The real people of that land are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, those are the real children of Israel. But of course, our identity has been stolen, and now we have to live under these wicked people in this kingdom. So what we want to go into is that these people, they are mentally, they have a mental issue, okay, they are with so many mental disorders, okay, and the Most High has a hedge around them, okay, so for a normal person to touch one of these, they will get punished 7 times more, man. So without further ado, let's go to the book of Genesis chapter 4.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she, let me read it again. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord Yahweh. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord Yahweh. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And the Lord Yahweh had respected unto Abel. And the Lord Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
Because we know that we used to sacrifice animals. So that is what Abel did. But Cain did not sacrifice animals. Okay, he did something else. He sacrificed fruit, which the Most High was not pleased with that. Okay, also showing you that we knew of the commandments back in those days, but we just knew it orally, it was not like it was written down. Okay, continue.
But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was wroth, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen?
So basically the Lord asked Cain, like, why are you so sad? Why are you acting like this? Acting so sad. Yes?
If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him.
So Cain, he slew his own brother, Abel. So what happened next?
And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?
So Cain basically answered like, I don't know where he is, Am I supposed to be watching over my brother? I don't know where he is.
And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Let me read it again. Verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
So this is the curse that the Most High put on Cain for killing his own brother Abel. okay, which later in the reincarnation Cain came back as Esau. Okay, now, what is a fugitive and what is a vagabond? Could you grab me those words? Because this really describes these people, man.
I got the word vagabond. It says in the ATOM online. Vagabond, 1400 earlier vagabond in a criminal indictment from 1311. It says one who is without a settled home, a fragrant. Yeah, but not necessarily in a bad sense. Yeah, so it says one who is without a settled home.
So basically one that is without a settled home. So he's also wandering from place to place, going here, going there. That's also why, they are always, these Edomites, these so-called white people, are always in somebody else's business, man. They never stay at home. They're always busy, looking for something to give their critics on, to give their judgment on, to give their thought on. Like they know everything better. Always busy with your business. Meanwhile, you look at them like, you just mind your own business. But these people, hey man, they are always with their nose always in your business.
I got the word fugitive. It says, one who flees, a runaway, a fugitive from justice, an outlaw.
So one that runs away from justice. These Edomites, they always have a big mouth when something happens, they always be like, yeah, but that is his case and he needs to be punished for that. They always talk like, it's all easy. But when it comes to them, when a judgment is there for them, when they are the ones that, are being put on the hot seat, then they be like all scared and all docile, acting like they did not do anything, So they are hiding from their judgment, man. That is what these people do, man. They are so fucking wicked and hypocrites, man. Okay, so what also started got me the idea, to make the video today is because I saw a documentary on BitChute. It's called You Are ALEK, and I suggest you watch it. It has 3 parts. And it really shows you who these people, in the land of Israel are today. That they are the wicked men. What they have been doing, for all these hundreds of years. Okay, crazy things, man. And we're gonna go into some information of the documentary also in a bit. But let me see. Yes, so there's a documentary. And that's also why you have these white women, these Karen types who are always minding, somebody else their business, because they are just like that, man. It's just in the spirit. Okay, in the book of Genesis chapter 25, I believe it also says that Esau is a man of the field. That's why you always see them out in nature, Like there's this one Dutch guy called Freek Vonk. He's always trying to touch. He's always out in the field, trying to touch these animals. Oh look, this is a venomous snake. You should not be coming close to him. Meanwhile, his face is over here. There's the beast crawl on his hands, spiders. Swimming, swimming with alligators and shit. And these people, they are crazy, man. But it's just in the spirit, man. Anyway, can you read that?
This is verse 13. And Cain said unto the Lord Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, therefore, whoso slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
You see, so Cain was being, acting all scared and shit, that everybody that will see him is gonna try to kill him. And then the Most High basically said, like, whoever lays a finger on Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold, so it will come upon your own head 7 times more worse. That's why also these days, when you see these Edomites always getting away with shit, meanwhile when you do it, the judgment is right there, man. Okay, that's something that the Most High gave them. There's that hedge that they got around them, that protection from the Most High. Okay, can you read on?
And the Lord Yahweh said, and the Lord Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
You see? So basically, that's why they are not like, kan je naar Psalms gaan, die priesters hebben? That's also why the scripture in Psalm says that they are not in trouble like any man, because they have this mark set upon them, like a hedge built around them. Can you get it?
This is Psalms chapter 73 and verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
You see, so these Edomites, they are not in trouble like other people. For example, Jake in the land of Babylon, which is America, just walking down the street, gets pulled over by an officer for no reason, just for walking there, being a Jake, being an Israelite, getting pulled over for nonsense, okay? And then when they ask him for his ID, he grabs his ID, and they start yelling that he's grabbing for his gun, and they start shooting him, Meanwhile, if there was an Edomite, this Edomite is walking the street, meanwhile he just shot at the whole school, killed 10 people, and he's just casually walking, and then when they get him, they be all docile with him, put him in handcuffs easily. He might even threaten them with some type of weapon, and they still won't shoot at him, telling people that it's a mental disorder and he has problems. Yeah, little Jimmy has problems. He was raised not that good. He has suicidal thoughts. That's why they are not in trouble as other men, man, because the Most High put that mark upon them, that hedge, that protection. So from here, can you go to verse 22? Because that is Esau as general, but you have a special tribe among the Edomites, man, which are the Amalekites, and they have a special type of hedge around them also. And we're gonna read about that.
This Genesis chapter 4 and verse 22. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Salah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold.
So you can basically see this as like Lamech, he killed somebody. He killed somebody, and basically he said like, if Cain killed his own brother Abel, and the Most High said that whoever touches Cain gets judgment 7 times harder, then in my case, if I have killed somebody and somebody touches me, being Lamech, gets punishment 70 times. 70 and sevenfold, 77 times even. So that's meaning completion, like a lot of times even more than what Cain had, that protection, man. And this you could think about the Amalekites, man, which are these so-called GEWs in the land of Israel today, okay, because they are ruling this whole world and nobody's touching them. They have that special hedge around them, but soon, the tables will be turned, man. They think that they are untouchable, but hey, the Most High is gonna bring some judgment for them too, man. Okay, so basically that was it in the book of Genesis. Now I had something I wanted to show y'all from this documentary, because I'm telling you, man, these people in the land of Israel today, they are something else, man. Okay, it says here, from the book The Jews, A Study of Race and Environment, written by Maurice Fishberg. It says, the JEWS have a disproportionate number of mental defectives, idiots, and imbeciles. It is well known that a large percentage of neurasthenics and neurotics are JEWS. In Europe, blindness, deaf mutism, idiocy, and insanity are up to 5 times as frequent among GAWS as among Gentiles. So these people in the land of Israel today, they have 5 times more higher blindness, deafness, idiocy, and insanity. Basically crazy, a bunch of crazy motherfuckers out there. There was a study with 2,500 of these Amalekites, and it came out that 1,000 out of these 2,500 were basically crazy, you know. The study says, the title says, scientists discover gene that predisposes ASHKENAZIJEWS to schizophrenia. Lord willing, I'm gonna put the picture also. Basically, they have a gene in their mind to just be mentally ill, man. Okay. Now going back to the first photo, to break down the words in it for you to understand what is actually being said here. It says the have a disproportionate number of mental defectives, idiots, and imbeciles. Now could you give me the word disproportionate?
This is the word disproportionate from the etym online. It says out of proportion, unsymmetrical, lacking due proportion. Yeah.
That was it, right? Karen, so basically is out of proportion, man. You cannot be comparing it with something else. It's out of proportion. That's how crazy this whole thing is, man. Okay, that's how crazy amount of how big of amount of people from that land, you know, from the tribe, are a bunch of nutcases, man. I'm telling you. I saw a video of a man licking a baby penis for, what was it, for circumcision, right? Hey, man, these people are mad. Reading on anyway. It is well known that a large percentage of neurasthenics and neurotics are. Could you give me the word neurotic?
This is the word neurotic from the etym online. It says acting upon or stimulating the nerves, relating to the nervous system, affected by or prone to neurosis. Yeah, so
was that it?
A drug acting on the nerves.
Wait.
Oh, neurosis or neurotic?
No, neurotic. Let me see. Wait, basically, what it goes into is some type of mental disorder. Okay, that's the point.
That's neurosis.
Oh, okay.
This is the word neurosis. It says functional derangement arising from disorders of the nervous system, not caused by a lesson or injury. It says abnormal condition.
Yes.
Change.
Yeah, go on.
Change in the nerve cells of the brain, resulting in symptoms of stress. So I'm gonna read the first part again. It says functional derangement arising from disorders of the nervous system.
basically they have something in the nervous system, which the nervous system connects everything in your whole body, you know, your mind, your muscles, everything that you do, the things that you find normally, you know, in their case, it's just, you know, it's just messed up, man. Because these people, like I just read, okay, they are up to 5 times more idiots and insanities, so more crazy than normal people, basically, man. They have like this gene that gives them, it's called ALEK in the Dutch. In the English it says predisposed to basically get schizophrenia. And what is schizophrenia? Can you give me that word?
This is a schizophrenia. It says a broad term for a range of more or less severe mental disorders involving a breakdown of relation between thought. It says a splitting of the mind.
Yeah, basically that is it.
That's it.
So you have more or less severe mental disorders in your mind. Okay, now one person explained to me like schizophrenia, like psychosis. See it like this: you might be doing something and you are aware of that you are doing it, but you're not aware of the fact that it might be wrong or good. Let's say a person is a Muslim. Okay, he's not supposed to be smoking. He is right now sitting at the couch with his whole family, you know, his whole Moroccan family. He's just rolling a blunt, and he just thinks it's normal. For him, it's just normal, but it's not normal. You see, a person with schizophrenia or psychosis might be walking down the street, looking at the person, and it just pops in their mind like, I'm gonna kill this person, and they just stab the person to death, and they are fully aware of what they are doing. You know, they are aware of what they are doing, but they are just not aware of the fact that it's very wrong and evil what they are doing. You see, so they know exactly what they are doing, but they are just not aware of the fact that it's messed up, you know, to do. That is what these people have, man. 5 times more higher than the normal person. So what is for us being seen as very wicked and evil is just very normal for these people. I'm telling you, man, they are something else. I work as a physiotherapist, and I had to treat a few of these special cases, you know, these special ones from the land of Israel. When you look in their eyes, man, they are gone. I'm telling you, they are gone. It's just nasty to even touch them. Okay? But hey, man, we are put under these fucking nutcases because we did not listen to our own power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know. That's why we are literally being put under some people that are out there to kill us, man. Okay, these people ain't no joke, man. I'm telling you, they are some special ones, man, and they are gonna be extinct at the end. That's what the scripture also said. Because you got me that in Numbers, chapter 24. First, let me see. Verse 20. Numbers 24, verse 20.
Here's Numbers chapter 24 and verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
So Amalek is gonna perish forever, man. Okay, they are gonna get what they deserve, man, for being this wicked, this crazy in their mind. Anyway, that was what I wanted to touch on. Okay, now I had to be a little bit careful with pronouncing certain words because, you know, I know these people are watching these videos and looking at the words that we are saying, try to take down these videos and things like that. Anyway, I hope this is edifying, you know, straight to the point. And with that, we want to give our praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to to the sincere Akim across the world, who has spent his knowledge in truth and sincerity, and may the election be upon your households. Shalom.